Do you know who you are? And with that, I don't mean what your name is or how old you are. I mean, who are you? Because personally, I don't know yet. I don't know about you guys, but when I was chilling in the baby factory, I didn't get a manual on how to live my life. When I was a kid, I was fully convinced that I was going to grow up to be a famous pop star. That didn't really work out. When I finally realized that I wasn't all that talented at singing, I decided to become a YouTuber. I was about 8 when I started making YouTube videos. You know, the type of videos you always wanted to make as a child, but your mom never allowed you to because she wanted to protect you from the inevitable shame you will feel when you rewatch them in a few years. Yeah, well, younger me figured, who cares what mom says? I'm 100% certain I won't live my teenage years in a constant state of embarrassment because of these videos. Well, we should look at the bright side. Surely it couldn't get worse after that. It did. It got worse. I was 10 when I discovered gacha. Look, don't get me wrong. I think gacha is a great way to start animating. It's easy to use. You just make a character, give it a cool outfit, think of an interesting original name, choose a fitting background, and voila! You've created your own little world. Even though I was insanely cringe, I really enjoyed making gacha videos. On top of that, after a while I even started gaining popularity. I don't know how I did it, but eventually I reached 100,000 subscribers. It's crazy, honestly. Do you realize how many people that is? If I was just doing my thing and suddenly thousands of people started watching me, I'd be terrified. But luckily, I have a screen to hide behind. Since this account is the same one where I posted my gacha videos on, how about we go check out my old videos? Ha! As if. Nope, those videos are safely locked away. I will make sure my past identity will forever remain a secret. And if you think you know who I am, impressive. To have uncovered the truth that so many others have failed to grasp. You've proven your intellect and resourcefulness. But with great knowledge comes great responsibility. Now that you know my identity, I need you to understand the gravity of this situation. You see, the reason I've gotten rid of all the evidence of my past identity is because the world we live in is far more complicated than it seems. My anonymity is not just a choice, it's a necessity. If people were to discover who I used to be, the entire world would be at risk of extreme cringeability. We must prevent that outcome. Right. Okay. Anyway, when I was 13, I decided to take a break from YouTube. I genuinely loved the community I had built up, but forever sticking to a simple animation style, that's not my thing. So I took a break for a month to teach myself a more advanced way of animation. That month turned into a year, which turned into 2 years. In those 2 years, I've tried so many new things, from 3D animation to 2D, and to some sort of weird combination of the two. In the end, I settled on whatever this is. Settling on a style wasn't particularly easy. I started making this video and worked on it for hours, just to get sick of the animation style and throw it all away on a whim. 3 times. 3 times have I put my heart and soul into making this exact video. 3 times have I let myself down. This is my fourth time making this video. I'm not starting over again. But I don't like them. No! One of the biggest struggles I've come upon while working on an animation is doing the voice lines. You may have noticed that I have a bit of an accent. English actually isn't my first language. Although I've been fluent since I was 12, I've never really gotten rid of my accent. Doing the voiceover is so chaotic. I just stumble over every word and sound, and it's just, I don't know, man. Just listen to this. When I was 13, I decided to 13? 13. 13. When I was 13, oh my god! I genuinely, I genuinely, I don't know how I did it, but eventually I even, that month turned into, how do you say that? That month turned into, sending on a style wasn't particularly, throw it all away on a whim. On a whim. A whim. 3 times. That sounds so weird. Okay. Have I put my heart and soul into making this exact? Although I've, although, although I have. Anyway, if you're still watching to this point, thank you. I'm still kind of awkward with making this kind of video, since it's just a lot of talking, which I'm not super used to. I've pretty much been the quiet kid for the last few years, and now I'm talking about myself and my opinions and whatnot, which is great, honestly. I've got so many things to talk about, and I can't wait to make more videos. But I suppose it's about time I answer the question that we've all been asking ourselves. Who am I? After long consideration, I've decided I am vengeance.